bum, chicka bum bum, swinging on you, baby. Chicka bum bum, swinging on you. When I'm with you, I fall deeper in love. It's the one thing my heart is sure of. So I wait for the day, wait for one day. Speaking this way, I'm speaking this way. Run to the right, way. I just let me swing. Oh, you know you swing at me, round and round. My heart singing a joyful song, waiting for you to come my way. Swing, I'm feeling my way. Run to the right, rock to my way. I just let me swing. You send me swing. Got the club going up on a Tuesday. Got your girl in the color she choosing. Club going up. Pardon me, sometimes it's hard for me to be straightforward, but I never been so moved to say hello, hello, low, low, or hi to you, not trying to frighten you. I saw you leaving, and I thought I'd be a fool to let you go. You go if I could just get your name. And maybe we'd exchange contact information. We can have a conversation, take as long as you need. Just call me when you're free. Yeah, I'll be waiting. Yeah, I'll be waiting. But she told me she ain't looking for a boyfriend. Fine, I ain't looking for a girlfriend neither. I'm just really feeling your smile and I'm digging your style and decided I had to meet you. And no, I ain't a thief, but I could steal you away. Ain't a murderer, but we could kill time today. Life ain't always pretty, need a partner in crime. You can be my Bonnie, I can be your Clyde. We can just ride, 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 ride. And I'm singing cause y'all with me. Ride, 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 ride. And ooh, y'all sound so good now. Right. Sing it one more time, family. Right. Ooh, yeah. See, the problem isn't that I don't have the courage. The problem is I know. I know how true love stories go, and to be honest, she just too perfect to risk the chances of hurting. So rather than walk over to her, offer some lame game and most certain future pain to her existence, I'll just sit here and admire her from the distance. I mean, damn. Look at her. You take childbirths, christenings, weddings, angels singing, sex, hitting the lottery, sunshine, fine wine, and strawberry best soda, and put them all together, and they still don't hold a candle to her. As I watch her talk to dudes who pursue what ensues between her thighs and her eyes, try to look amused by their game, while in her mind she knows their aim. I wish I had telekinetic powers so I could just glance at her in a second and express my infatuation. If I had a girl like that, I would take a nest of doves and pluck every single solitary feather just to ensure that her pillow would be soft enough to give her head comfort. I'd line the floor with that shit they make certain mattresses out of. What is that, memory foam? Because rose petals wouldn't do her feet justice. I'd write her a new song every night just to ensure that in the morning time she could awaken to a new melody soothing her spirit. Can you hear it? That's the sound of my heart fluttering like the wings of a hummingbird whenever she's in my face. It's like since seeing her face, nothing's been the same. Like, I'm insane. I could be cut right now. No blood would ooze, just letters that spell out her name. Got to the point where I'm jealous of inanimate objects. Even that damn chair gets to touch her more than I do. If she can be 2018 vision. That's better than 2020. My vision couldn't be any clearer, but I'm still envious of her eyes because they get the chance to watch her in the mirror. She can be butterflies. I ain't talking about no normal butterflies. I mean, my butterflies got butterflies that'll never see summer skies because they too busy watching her too. So now I'm fighting with the butterflies she gave me because I'd be damned if anyone pays her more attention than I do. And I know that guys do want a 5-star chick, and that's fine in all normality, but she defies gravity. So if they 5 stars, then she the galaxy, sunrise, moon, all. It's like since seeing her face, I'm not even admiring anymore. I'm physically moved to awe, and I just want to be close to her. So close to her that there's no such word as interference. I want to be so close. I want to be, there's no such word as interference. Like if her heart speaks, I want to hear it. I want to be so close to that woman that I can finish her sentences. Like if I whisper dirty shit from across the room, she'll orgasm from the distance. I'm just trying to audition. I feel like once you say I do to become that person's soulmate and make them smile every day for the rest of their life, the face hurt should be your mission. But the problem is I know that relationships always go sour. So with all the power I have inside, I can't let her see. Because on some real shit, I know me. And I know I'm going to hurt her. And I can't do that. So I got to leave her before I hurt her. Because if I ever hurt her, that'll be like murder. No, scratch that, suicide, because I did it to myself. I just got to take her to my heart's library and sit her on the shelf. I mean, I want her, but I can't let her know. Need her, but could never let those emotions show. The way she makes me feel makes the words love and pain synonymous. So for right now, I'm just going to sit here. Ski mask over my heart. Remain anonymous. Nah, mama ain't raised no punk. I'm going to go talk to her. Pardon me, sometimes it's hard for me to be straightforward, but I never been so moved to say hello, Lolo, or hi to you. I'm not trying to frighten you. I saw you leaving, and I thought I'd be a fool to let you go. So if I could just get your name, and maybe we'd exchange contact information. We can have a conversation. Take as long as you need. Just call me when you're free, and yeah, I'll be waiting. Yeah, I'll be waiting. But she told me she ain't looking for a boyfriend. Fine. I ain't looking for a girlfriend neither. I'm just really feeling your smile, and I'm digging your style, and decided I had to meet you. And I ain't a thief, but I could steal you away. Ain't a murderer, but we could kill time today. Life ain't always pretty, need a partner in crime. You can be my Bonnie, I can be your Clyde. We can just ride Still singing cause y'all with me. Ride, 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 ride. And y'all still sounding good now. Ride, 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 ride. Sing it one more time, family. Ride, 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 ride. Ooh, yeah. Hello. Hello. Oh, so y'all don't know what greeting means, huh? Okay, I'm gonna try this again because I'm talking to everybody, and y'all looking at me, and I already put a little work in. You see this sweat? You see this sweat under this perfect fro? Come on now. When I speak to you, you speak back. Yes, I said perfect. I know it's a little lopsided. I should pick it, but I said perfect because it's in the eye of the beholder right now. So my fro, hey, hey, boom, boom. So I'm gonna try this again. Hello. Hi. How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? We feeling cool? All right. Well, welcome to Word Up. Thank you so much for coming out, man. You can go ahead and pat yourself on the back. You made it past Monday. You know what I'm saying? Mondays be on that bullshit. Anybody have a shitty Monday? I did. I ain't gonna even hold you. I was like, man, you ever get so upset that you just lay down? Yeah, that's how my Monday was. I had a midday nap. It didn't even make no sense. You know what I'm saying? When you just get irritated, you just want to lay down. It was bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But we're here now. You know, so you made it past, and I'm glad that you're here. I hope that you're ready to have a good time. I will say first and foremost, some of you guys are looking at me very seriously. Stop that shit, okay? I didn't do nothing to you. I don't. I don't owe you no money. This is an open mic experience where we celebrating art. You can go and shake it off. Do we need to take some breaths? We need to take some breaths. Some of y'all like we need to take some breaths. All right, decompression time. All right, so right now, think about something that pissed you off. Think about something that pissed you off today. Can you remember something? All right. See how far back you can go. Go back to this week. Can you remember something? All right. This month. This year. All right. So with everything that you just thought about when you were recalling things that had you moved, regardless of the situation, because you are here right now, you made it past that point. Because you made it past that point, you were a survivor, and you deserve to treat yourself accordingly. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to just take a deep breath in, and anything that your brain could fix on when you thought about when you got mad in the past, we just going to let that shit go because it don't serve us anymore, okay? So deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth on the count of 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, in. Blow that shit out. How'd that feel? Feel good? All right, so I know that some of y'all did, some of y'all didn't. For those that did interact with me, thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can ask for. For those of you that didn't, my first question is, why don't you feel like you deserve to decompress? I didn't ask you to breathe for me. I asked you to breathe for you. 2, I know you was being an asshole because you got to breathe anyway. So if you did not breathe with us, you literally chose not to breathe with us. What the fuck is up with that? Okay, so I'm going to give you a chance to do yourself and me better, because fuck out of here. Yeah, some of y'all look guilty as shit. Yeah, uh-huh. So we're going to try that again, and we're going to be intentional in our thought. We're going to let some shit go. You know what I'm saying? Everybody out here be trauma bonding and shit. Let's bond in some peace and some letting some shit go. All right, on the count of 3, we're going to be intentional about this. 1, 2, 3, in. Blow that shit out. Hey, how you feel? Good? All right. I ain't gonna take up too much more of y'all time. Some of y'all like y'all just got traumatized a little bit more. You was thinking about your feelings and shit. You wasn't used to being so in touch and in tune. It's okay. I'll give you a hug later. We're gonna keep this thing going though. We're gonna keep this thing going. We're gonna start this night off. I would like to introduce your creator, your curator of the evening. This young lady started this night about over 9 years ago, and it's been going strong weekly for 9 years just to give artists and audience alike a place to be safe and to feel comfortable. So without any further ado, I would like to present to you the DJ, the entrepreneur, the community activist, the mogul, if you will. Clap it up, make some noise for energy. If you ain't clapping, you hating. I can see you not clapping.
The very first time that I saw your brown eyes, your lips said hello.
Holy, wow, wow. Liquid liberation be my language. Conceptually concentrated, cultured conversation. No, seriously. Empirically hit the symbols and syllables lyrically. This energy is like medicinal miracle melodies. Music. My muse is the movement made in meditation, creating in the making, vibrating, pulsating, gyrating, rotating, aerating. Be patient. Heart racing, chains breaking, then waking, freedom tasting. How long I waited? To let loose that the lines of light lighter than lit, bright isn't it? For all to be illuminated, weighted, straightened, or fixed. She is. Precisely positioned, perfectly poised, particularly positive, persistent perspective, patterpically prone, potential progeny, possibly prodigy, perfectly put, polymath, a paradox, and that's that piece. Ooh, ooh. Keep those claps going and give it up for yourselves. Please show yourselves some love. Please give it up for yourselves for being in the building tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for those vibes. Wow. I'm looking around the room, y'all, and I do this every Tuesday. I don't want my newcomers to be shy. Y'all look good. If this is your first time ever joining us for a WordUp Open Mic, could you please put your hand up? Can we give them a warm word of welcome? Can we give them a warm word of welcome for coming through? And to my people that's clapping, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Whew. This is just such an incredible night. We are rounding up National Poetry Month with what we are calling a poetry slam, but is not your average. Everybody in this room is going to get a chance to vote for their favorite poet, and I'm excited because I always like to stimulate our economy and circulate our beautiful dollar, right? So it is $100 on the line, but it is informal. So all of my poets who have signed up tonight are actually entered into the slam, just to put that out there. So we are thankful, of course, absolutely thankful for the team behind this, behind me. So could y'all please clap it up and give it up for DJ Clever in the mix, please? Can y'all give it up? Y'all been vibing with him since y'all got here. He definitely deserves his love, for sure. You can add him on all social media at KLEVAH exclamation point. And he's got some really amazing things going on that's also very impactful to the creative arts community. So y'all definitely need to, from this moment on, stay tapped in. But I got something for that, actually. While I'm still thanking people, could y'all give it up for Louis Confliction one time for opening the show? Incredible. Singer, songwriter, musician, lyricist. He is award-winning and definitely one of the ones, you know. So we're always grateful to have his beautiful spirit and energy grace this mic and add his vibes to the mix. And last but not least, definitely not least, can y'all clap it up for the legendary Legacy Cafe? Can y'all give them a round of applause? An amazing family, Black-owned business that has been in this community supporting art for over 20 years. So we definitely have been moving and grooving these 9 years. We've also developed some incredible partnerships. Speaking of, right above me, we got this cool visual going on. This is being produced right now by Encore STL. Can y'all clap it up for Encore STL one time? Right over here. Ephraim, can you wait to the people? All right. They're like, what's Encore? And we've partnered up to do something incredible. So I know some of y'all have been tapped in and know that we have a big announcement tonight, a really big one. And I'm so anxious with anticipation because I really want to drop it on y'all right now. But we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait until after the slam to announce it. But it's definitely going to be something that's going to continue to transform St. Louis, especially through this platform. And why? I'm gonna tell y'all why real quick. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Now, this is crazy, y'all. Like, I'm trying not to get emotional. I really want to tell y'all how grateful I am that you all came out tonight to support us. You really could have been anywhere in the entire world right now. Anywhere. And you said that you wanted to come out for an open mic ride. And it landed you here. And that's something that does not go over my head. That is something that keeps me humble. And it definitely inspires me to carry on. So when Louis said 9 years, we're definitely looking forward to our 10-year anniversary. And it never feels like it's been that long, but I promise you all, like, we've been through lots of ups and downs. We definitely have explored a lot of different options, and our big announcement, y'all, is just everything that we wanted it to be. And we've been working on this for at least 3 years. So I'm just, again, overwhelmed a little bit with not just the task ahead of me, but also with gratitude for your support. And just want to let you all know that this next move will not be as successful without your continued support. So we've created opportunities for you all to continue to support what we do. And, you know, after today, WordUp will be an event that will be free if you RSVP. And on Tuesdays, it'll be 10 online and 20 at the door. We are doing something very different than we've done before. And I think you all will be very, very proud of us for these next incredible moves that we're going to make. And we have a special gift for everyone that is in this room right now. Ooh. Just to thank you for being at this $100 cash prize poetry, not a slam. All right, so we're going to go ahead and run through some quick rules, and then we're going to get into our first artist. If it's cool, say cool. All right, real quick. Can you repeat after me? Can you say respect the mic? Excellent. All right, that just means you're going to give our artists your ear. You're going to pay attention. You're going to also participate in our slam, not a slam energy, but definitely, please be respectful of my artists that grace the stage tonight, because we have some beautiful people that have signed up to share their art. Rule number 2, silence your cell phones. Going to open mic is kind of like going to a movie. My rules are really for our newbies, because sometimes people have never been to an open mic before, and we just want to make sure that we all are on the same page, all right, so we can all have a good time. So please don't forget to silence your cell phones and take any additional calls or anything that might come through to the lobby, because we want to be respectful of our artists that are on the mic. Rule number 3, my artists that are in the room, if you are artists in the room, hopefully if you have music, you've emailed wordupopenmic@gmail.com. You've checked in with the DJ. Yeah, you've done all the good stuff. But you got 5 minutes to do your thing, up to 2 pieces, if you're brave. And please stay in the room if you signed up, just so you don't get missed on the list, because we might not have time to spin the block and bring you back to the stage. So please, just a courtesy, just to ensure that our artists are respecting the mic as well. Rule number 3 is for y'all. Don't forget 5 minutes. Stay in the room if you own the list to perform. All right. 4. Rule number 4, y'all, is follow us. Like I am trying to allude to, we got some big moves being made, and I want to make sure that everybody in this room is completely tapped into what we are about to co-create, because we are doing this together. Like, y'all have literally done the work tonight just by showing up, just by being a part of the vibes, and this is going to be an incredible thing. So I really want you all to stay tapped in and definitely calm down. Last but not least, rule number 5, and it is just as important as rule number 1. The reason why we are in this is because we love to show love. I love to show love. St. Louis doesn't have enough love. And as a community organizer, as Lewis stated before, I saw that I was in spaces with people that hated each other, that didn't want to see eye to eye, that didn't want to communicate, that would blame instead of take accountability and didn't have any accountability systems. It just was chaotic and it was disturbing. But what I also realized is that people in this room, everybody in this room is transient. You have so many other skills, so many other gifts. And sometimes when you approach a community conversation through the perspective of your gift and with an open heart, it allows for healing to occur. And so that love is definitely why we have been sustaining this space for as long as we have and why we are inspired to do the next things that we're about to do. So y'all need to show love in here too. Let me get it together. Y'all need to show love in here. Okay, so if you love art, can you make some noise? Ooh, okay. That's what I'm talking about. Absolutely. Heard a lot of claps, but you know, we got some poets that's going to spit some hot fire tonight. Anybody know what we do when poets are spitting in hot fire? Can I get some snaps? Oh, okay. Yes, yes. But you know what? I mean, don't hold back. You can stomp. You can jump. You can yell hallelujah. You, look, all, somebody tell the people. But I'm just saying, the more love you give, the more love you're gonna get back, and you know, that's that. That's that. So I think we are ready to bring our first artist up on our open mic list. If you're ready for our first artist, can you say word up? All right, let's get it. This is your first test to see how well you all know how to show love. If you would please snap it up, clap it up, and give it up for the one, the only Wayne Valentine. Let's go.
We party. We gon' show you how we party. We gon' show you how we party. We gon' show you how we party.
I'm black with Indian. My race should be.
Yeah. My name is Wayne Valentine, obviously. And I'm going to do two songs, try to keep it to 5 minutes. And this first song is called Ava's Theme, which is an instrumental for the piano that I wrote. And it's called Ava's Theme. Hope you enjoy it.
Thank you. This last song is called Another Day. It's an original that I wrote lyrics and melody and music to. It's called Another Day. Hope you enjoy it. What's that memories of the past? Why do we sleep to see our minds? Relax on looking glass. Sins get in the way with these prayers that seem to pray. These words that seem to say I hope you know don't always be another day. Another day has come and gone. Still we look among ourselves just to see ourselves alone. With no shortcuts right home. With these prayers that seem to pray. These words that seem to say I hope you know don't always be the distance of the past. Kept us standing still in time. With these prayers that seem to pray, these words that seem to say I hope you know there'll always be another day. Say another day, 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 another day. Thank you. You're so kind. Thank you. I love you guys.
You see me, I eat, sleep, shit, and talk rap. You see that
Mr.
98
Valentine.
Mercedes on TV,
Mr. Valentine.
bought that.
Are you gonna tell people how they can find you? Tell them about your CD. Yeah, tell them about you.
My first CD, full-length CD available for $10, 8 songs. I hope you enjoyed if you buy it. So, thank you.
Coming about some niggas about killing and all that. Me, Corey, and Musty and the dog. Ride top down, so we like the trucks pause. MMT ride 4D. I'm booted up at these niggas claiming they know me.
Can y'all give it up one more time for Mr. Wayne Valentine? All right. I mean, look, y'all. I don't know if y'all realize that being a musician is definitely a skill. You know, it's like being able to pat your head and rub your belly at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like being able to sing and play the right keys. And he's down there like, yeah. Okay, they make it look easy. They really do. But I wanted to mention real quick that because of the way in which you all come together to support, oftentimes we get word of events that are going on, upcoming events, right? Other announcements, community announcements. We kind of have become a bit of like a message board, right? And so what we want to do is make a greater effort to uplift what's going on in the community And again, with our big announcement, y'all, we get to do that on a whole nother level. And if y'all are looking for more ways to reach more people who want to be involved in the arts, like I think it'd be great, for us to continue to support one another and partner up. So I want to give a quick shout out to Freedom Community Center. They have a We Keep Us Safe Power Builders, all black space for communal healing and political education. They have a meetup coming up May 9th. It's going to be incredible, 6 to 8 p.m. They provide transportation. They feed you. It's a critical community dialogue. It is a beautiful thing. And if you have not heard of it and you want to get involved with people who are concerned about what's happening in this city, environmentally, looking for solutions for justice, like they're involved in a lot of amazing things, including even reentry for formerly incarcerated people to be able to have stability when they come back home from being in prison. So that's a huge piece of the puzzle here. You just don't know who you sit next to. You don't know people's stories. You definitely can't judge a book by its cover. And these poets definitely have definitely shown us that poetry has saved a lot of lives, especially those of our formerly incarcerated folks. So I want to give a quick shout out to Bobby Bostic. I see you in the building. I just want to say hi, Bobby. But there's also a St. Louis Men's Circle that happens on Mondays. Like, we really want to get y'all super duper tapped in, but I was asked specifically to mention this flyer. On May 4th, Saturday, there's going to be a peace walk, and it's going to be from 1 to 3 p.m. They're asking for you to wear a yellow shirt to represent hope, and they want to come together in solidarity. This is just another opportunity for community to come together and talk to each other and all identify under, mutual interest with healing and, coming together. And we always talk about St. Louis being another type of way, but there are people in the city that absolutely have no desire to create any more conflict, that only want to find solutions and only want to come together. And I love that. I love that for us because we deserve it. We deserve it as a city. We deserve it as a community. And we need to do more. We all need to get involved. All right, but we're going to keep this ball rolling. And bring our next artist to the stage. Ooh, all right. Louis, bring him up. Yes.
Wearenberg. See, some of y'all caught that. Some of y'all young. It's all right. It's all right. I'll try it. I'll just see. Ba 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 ba. Ba da do da da do. Ba 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 ba. Do do. Wearenberg. Theaters. Boom boom. Boom 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 boom. And then y'all know how I finish. Do do. Wearenberg Theaters. Do 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 do. Y'all know what it is. Yeah. So that segue is perfect for this next artist. This next artist that's coming to the stage, this next poet, is one of my personal favorites. I think his name says everything of what he does. When I listen to his poetry, I like to listen with my eyes closed because this man, he doesn't just tell a story. He doesn't just give a show. He literally gives you a movie. He makes a soundtrack to it. He tells you the story, and if you can get into it, like, it's such an experience. So please put your hands together, clap it up, and show some love for the movie Poetically. Some of y'all ain't clapping. I see you. Like, what are you doing? What else you gotta do but clap right now?
Like a sports car. Shanta got big lips and
Vivid Images, Writers Collective. Got one for the ladies and one for the fellas. I ain't no singer. This one here is called I'm Born Again. Come bring me In your arms I am speechless. You give me the love I need and more. I'm born again. Come bring me your sweetness. In your arms I am speechless. You give me the love I need and more. I'm born again. Love is the light that shines. Dark days fade with time. As you are on my mind, not far behind, by my side. We ride to the points of no return. The respect for each other, the concern, and more. I'm born again. Having you near when the sun rises or sets makes the day less stressed. Your smile eases the pain, the bond we gain, we retain after any stain. Going forward, encouraged by our purpose to obtain peace. On the surface of the foundation we stand on, and more, I'm born again. Come bring me your sweetness. In your arms I am speechless. You give me the love I need and more. I'm born again.
Y'all better. All right. Was that it? Oh, you got a piece. That's old school right there. That's old school. How old is that piece of paper?
This was written for a homie of mine. Died about 2 weeks ago. Drive by or whatever happened to him. I don't remember. I didn't read the full story or hear it, but this is for him. It's called Slanging Dope Dealer. He knew what it was to be broke. Now, as he balled stones of coke, cough as he got bales of that choke, lime green, what's needed to cope. When you're on the scene, known for posse called click, known for bad deeds, blunts roll through the nighttime with no seeds. Drink heavy, malt liquor 100 proof me. My purpose ain't right on these streets, on these blocks. Box Chevy D's for the bank. I'm on blasting for peace to get ranks. From them fools or OGs, I got property as I'm on. As I'm on rims, shine, hard, knockouts or spinners. Sinners who roll in class of classics. Paint job clowning like the latest fashion. Stashing bricks of cash to the bank. Closets, field houses set up like a baby mansion. Check my grill. 314 STL, realest in the community. The public, young thug to OG, DOA to rip. Nines I grip. My handle, I'm up, slanging, dope dealer.
Put it on Tim like a porno star. Run back the tape in the VCR.
Y'all make some noise for the movie Poetically. I'm glad. Yeah, you feel it, bro? You seen the movie? It was a movie, bro. It be he really speaks in whole movies. Like if you anytime you see the movie Poetically get on stage, just imagine that you're about to witness a scene. he gonna give you the most fire scene every time. Like, it's dope. Make some noise for the movie Poetic one more time. I promise y'all, when I get to the point where I can curate the show with the budget that I need, the movie Poetically gonna be sitting on the stool in all black with somebody with the bongos on the side. You know what I'm saying? With the music playing behind his song, we gonna get him together because you gotta appreciate y'all. Most definitely, I said bongo because beatnik. I was being what's the word? No, that's the opposite. Not that one. Anyway, I figured that word out because I'm a poet and I must be sitting here like, damn, what was that word I was just trying to get? Anyway, we're gonna keep this thing going. This next individual coming to the stage is a dope artist, a dope poet. What I'm coming to realize more, a dope thinker, a very introspective individual, and a person that can make some things happen off the fly. Man could be a menace if he wanted to, but instead he chooses to be positive, and that's beautiful, man. And is one of my mentors. I don't have too many mentors that are younger than me. So without any further ado, please put your hands together, clap it up, and show some love for Trey Don Inspires.
Dear Saints of Louis, what do you want St. Louis to be? Our history rich in both prosperity and chaos. A city once known as a world-class city, the fourth largest city in America, where the World's Fair was hosted, where the 1904 Olympic Games was housed, where St. Louis Blues was brought to life, home to Maya Angelou, Nelly, Tina Turner, and many others, where greatness is and again must be. But first, what St. Louis do you now see? Because St. Louis hasn't been saint to me. St. Louis are traded in its glory for calamity, vacant in amity. We demand in reconciliation, but we, St. Louis, have abandoned philanthropy, our willingness to lift our city. Reaching down to the ground to lift our home to the standards we all seek, because St. Louis hasn't been saint to me. So can you please grab a brush and paint a place with me? Amazing and awesome, worthy of the first name saint you see. We are Saints of Louis, allow malevolence and poverty to take sovereignty of our homes. All public schools, occupied with my fellow youth, whom are filled with promise and pain, tangled in this ancient, endless chain of survival, the system disdaining neighborhoods where brothers blast each other in the brain, some coming to school to escape, and some even more beat down by the school they thought was safe. Even in those walls, a civil war awaits. My youth either dying or failing or leaving this place, and I can relate. Because I am Ferguson, wounded and needing assistance. I am Kinlock, bought out of existence. I am the Delmore device, still very much resistant, but I am change, coming in a distance to remain in my existence, knocked down and chaos and resistance that leeches our city. Of infiltration, strive to thrive beyond where it is now. I believe in our city moving towards an unshakable saintlyhood, because St. Louis hasn't been saint to me. But so can you please help this city be saint with me? A place where gunshots isn't filling my ears, where unity and heroism has volunteered, where saint embodies our years. I truly believe in St. Louis becoming saint, you see. Because, no, it ain't to me. But it's there, it's very faint, you see. It's there in the joy in our marches. It's there in the joy in our celebration. It's there in our hearts and our faces. And Saints of Louis, this is where it all starts, with us. So let's do it. So if you want to find me, you can find me at, actually, I'll do another piece. I knew a boy with a crown on his head that he couldn't see. A hidden kingdom in his mind and a fire frozen in his heart. And he was a lot like me. He lived like a peasant in his own land, walking with a slow stagger sway. Hunched over and pushed around, afraid by the box in which he stayed. He was quiet when he spoke and loud when he listened. Please listen. He had no ambitions, no real goals, no direction, submission by what his past showed him, conditioned by what his parents told him, conditioned by that same past that showed him this is who he became. Lot like me. He went to church thinking he'd become that someone and only learned to speak, not knowing the weight in his speech, never really realizing his voice nor his reality. A boy with a great gift but no experience to will that he not yet have the mentality, too ignorant to his weakness, thinking he'd become that someone and I stopped seeking, but I guess you can't blame the boy. He was only a boy, a lot like me. A boy with a crown in his head that he couldn't yet see. A hidden kingdom in his mind, not yet relentless. You see a fire in his heart, not yet relentless. You see he was too distant from the man. Please listen to me, man, because little you understand that he was a king with a command in his voice. Either foolish or amazing, one choice now he used it. He could light fires in people's hearts, but he was too clueless, too ignorant to what he had possessed. All his life thinking he was less than design. Times depressed, yeah, all those thoughts collect in his mind. He was never blessed when he shines because he was never enough. His ideas was never enough. His life was never enough. And that's why his fire was still frozen. And that's why he lived this life not knowing that the crown was on his head. Living as a peasant instead, living without growth or ambition or reason made him dead while he's still breathing. He's tweaking, man. A defeated man. A lot like me, man. You see, some of us was or is this boy. A boy with a crown in his head that he would be able to touch, feel, and perceive if only he knew that if he worked towards it, he could achieve anything. If any of you is like this boy, realize your potential and fulfill it. If any of you walks like this boy, find your own swag and kill it. If any of you speaks like this boy, be precise in your speech and mean every word you say. If any of you here thinks like this boy, meditate on your words and tell grand stories to yourself every day. I know it's not easy. Sometimes it get hard. Sometimes people talk about you. Sometimes people talk behind your back. Sometimes you lose people. Sometimes you even lose yourself. I'll tell you what helped me. Build with your mind. Keep it real and use your time. Take steps towards what you want. Proudly wear your crown, and if you seek with your heart, greatness will be found. Build your mind carefully because it must withstand attack. It mustn't fall nor crumble on you. Your mind must have your back. Love yourself and work towards who you want to be. And that boy will become a man, just like when that boy was me. And that's that piece. If y'all want to follow my journey, I help people to tap back into the love within themselves through inner child work. And if y'all want to follow me in what I'm looking to do is rehabilitate from the littlest of person, or the littlest of person that is within you, you can follow me on Instagram at traydon.inspires. That's TRAYDON.inspires. And as I always say, stay inspired and stay true to yourself.
You can't even sit in peace.
Make some noise for Traydon Inspires. Traydon be writing, but he also be feeling. I don't know if that was from the pen or from the heart. But either way, it was dope. Appreciate you, bro. Every time he get on the stage, no matter what be going on, I always think about some shit that I was petty about, and I'm like, I could have did better. You know what I'm saying? Every time, like, yeah, or maybe even not being petty, like maybe just like when I was just like procrastinating. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a chronic procrastinator. Yeah. Some of y'all looked up. Yeah, y'all ain't paying up. Yeah, I did that on purpose. The fuck? We outside trying to uplift. No, anyway, nasties. No, but sometimes when I be procrastinating, I be thinking about Trey Don. I know he'll talk to my inner child like, you know, you want to get up. And I be like, I do, but I don't, but I do, but I will. We gonna keep this thing going. Y'all ready for the next artist? Let me hear you say, uh-huh. Holy cow. Oh, yeah. This next artist, I'm sorry. This next artist coming to the stage. He be talking his shit and he be singing his song. All right. He be singing his song and he be talking his shit. And they like go together, you know what I'm saying? Like he don't be talking his shit without singing his song, but he don't be singing the song without talking his shit. Please put your hands together, clap it up, and show some love for your savior.
I'm gonna get it started up one more time. I got the number down right here, I'm looking at it. I couldn't believe she would do me like that, B. I just don't understand it, dog. Can't understand.
How y'all doing, family? I can feel the love in this place. How y'all doing, family? Hey, it's more love. I like that. All right. Everybody poetry been like hella deep tonight. And I ain't got that. I ain't got that. Okay, I'm gonna give you what I got. Then we gonna do us a little mic check, and then we're gonna get into like the meat and potatoes, right? You ready? You ready for my poetry? All right. Why must I be like that? Why must I chase the cat? Ain't nothing but the dog in me, bitch. Thank you. All right. That's the first one. Okay. All right. Now let's check the second one out. I can hear the music. Oh, no, not that. It's in my head. But I see where you're going with that, though. I see where you're going with that. All that love you got, I only need me some. I'm trying to share God's plan with you, don't you run. I don't give a damn what they gotta say about you, baby. Okay, turn the mic up just a little bit, and then we can run the song. Back down memory lane, no. Oh, I wish I was still dipping off in the late night on the east side with my chocolate thing. I can still see you walk around in my house in them bodysuits, just dripping all of that chocolate, baby, all over the place. Oh, I wish I was under the arch in your little car, little superstar with my St. Louis boo. We can do it anywhere like 112. You pick the spot, then we eat well and I still get your nigga play. Oh, I wish you was still shopping bags, popping off tags, fucking up rags with my Alaskan piece. Don't worry, this part's supposed to be empty. She made me mad, so I scratched the words out. Yeah, fuck you. Oh, you remember the time when we fell in love. You remember the time we first met, girl. Oh, when we fell in love. You remember the time. Oh, I wish I could just take a big ass bite out of my Georgia peach. I just wanna ride, everything is right, that body is tight. Down in Buena Vista with y'all country niggas. Oh, I wish I was still going round in circles with my Indianapolis thing. Circle City, Kama Sutras, Indy 500, Naptown driving, Rush Hour 3. I know you remember me. You remember the time when we fell in love. You remember the time we first met, girl. Oh, when we fell in love. You remember the time. Oh, I wish you was still playing the game, saying my name, saying your name with my Slim John. I just miss your little pouty face, them beads around your waist, and them little draws, little old bitty draws. Oh, I wish I was still laying around in the garden with my sunflower. Pretty young thing, only 18, bop, bop, bang. Now you know my name. Thank you. All right.
Where you going? You better tell them how to find you, how to find your music, where your music is.
All right, you can find me on IG at Master Lord Yeezy, just like that, Master Lord Yeezy. You know how to spell. And my little private thing is Yo Save. If you're trying to dip in my private life, I'll follow you back and all that. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hey,
I want to welcome y'all back to the Mitchell Show. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all can be watching a lot of other stations, but y'all tuning us right now, and it feels so beautiful. Performing in blackface tonight, it's my nigga, Joe Scudder. He coming up a little bit later on in the show. I just want to thank y'all for just tuning in.
So you ever think you fly and then trip? You know what I'm saying? Don't let somebody say your name. You be like, what up? You can't do that. You ever like just randomly get humbled? Like I randomly got humbled. I took a shower, thought I was fresh, started to pick my fro, right? And realized behind my ear was musty. See? That's what well, all right. Some of y'all say ew, but let me smell behind your ear right now. I smell like a belly button. Got me fucked up. Don't play with me. Some of y'all got musty earlobes too. Especially motherfuckers wearing that fake jewelry, yeah. You know motherfucker damn near got a keloid copper ear. Yeah, smelling like nickel. Don't play with me, penny ear face ass. I'm just joking. Sorry, I felt judged. We gonna keep this thing going. Y'all ready for the next artist? Let me hear you say, uh-huh. This next artist is an entrepreneur and stepping in his own right of becoming a phenomenal poet and a motivational speaker. Please put your hand together, clap it up, and show some love for Love Land.
This hook right here.
Can I get a guy that's good? Can I get a guy that's good? All right, so like you said, my name is Love Land. Basically, I got my own clothing brand. So where it comes from is my last name is Land. So I basically it's basically like a letter to myself and to different people that can relate to what I'm going to. So at the end of each poem, I always put Love Land. So if y'all want to go follow my clothing brand, it's Love Land Apparel. On Instagram, I got a website. I got some trucker hats on me. If y'all want to support me, these 25 and the ones I got on my head are 20. Like I said, I got a website, Love Land Apparel. I'll be at the Create Place this Friday vending, and then next Saturday I'll be at the vegan STL Market pop-up shop. So if y'all want to come there. So this piece I got is called What If? Something new. I was kind of nervous to do this one, man, because it's kind of. I tapped into something different, and I'm a little vulnerable in this one, you know what I'm saying? So you have to be patient with me and shit, you know what I'm saying? All right, so this is called What If I Told You? If I told you all the lies I told, would you judge me? If I told you I was another insecure, anxiety-filled black man, would you hug me? Or would y'all sit there shaking your heads and snapping your finger like y'all give a fuck about what I just said? If I told you I was addicted to pornography, would you act like you ain't never committed a sin and place your mistakes above me? Or what if I told you I started a clothing brand but was scared to network because my stutter held me back for years? So would you encourage me? Or would you sit there with your friends? Or would you sit there laughing with your friends because it's hard for me to say words that start with the letter E and, sit there and embarrass me? If I told you that I can count on my hand how many times my daddy was there for me, would you ask me how that makes me feel? I feel abandoned like Will. I find myself looking for a father figure inside of a Uncle Phil. If I told you I had the right to heal, so I right to heal, would you understand every stroke this pencil wrote and try to understand how it is that I feel? Or would you forget everything I just said whenever I get off this stage? What if I told you that it's never a right time to say goodbye, but I know we gotta go our separate ways. It's hard, but I gotta do it. It's killing me. It's never a right time to say a right time to say goodbye. A right time to say goodbye to a future that was never formed because our past was never sown. What if I told you this house don't feel like a home? Or what if I told you that when I sit next to you, for some reason I still feel alone? What if I told you that I was in love with you just for the moment and that feeling was never consistent? Would you look past the hurt and accuse me of messing with different women? What if I told you I never wanted you to be perfect? What if I told you I never wanted you to be perfect? I just wanted you to keep it a buck like Giannis. Maybe that would have persuaded you to be way more honest before you broke this bondage. What if I told you I was a emotional 30-year-old black man who still don't feel accepted? Would you, black woman? Would you, black woman, call me another fuck boy that can't protect you? What if I told you that your words hurt my pride? Would you tell me, boy, shut the fuck up and put your feelings to the side? And then continue to complain about how it is that I don't provide? Tell me. What if I told you I got a daughter on the way, but I still chose to quit my 9 to 5 to go chase my dreams? What would you think? Would you call me stupid? Would you call me young, dumb, and foolish? Or better yet, would you say that I should have waited for the right time? Well, since you think you know me better than God, you tell me when the right time is. What if I told you what if I told you that I'm in the same faith season Peter was in whenever he trusted Jesus and walked on that water? Would you still tell me that what I'm doing isn't possible? When the Bible clearly shows that all you got to do is trust Jesus and anything is possible. What if I told you your tongue got the power of life and death? Would you still talk about how miserable your life is and pass that shit down to your kids because you never? What if I told you your tongue has the power of life and death? Would you still talk about how miserable your life is and pass that shit down to your kids because by doing that, you will never create generational wealth? You just going to create another generation of kids, grandkids, and great-grandkids that never learn how to speak life into themselves because what's not transformed will be transferred. What if I told you I was still healing? And that the only reason I invite you over to my crib is when my feelings. What if I told you what if I told you I was still healing? And that the only reason I invite you over to my crib is when and the only reason I invite you to my crib is when I need someone to comfort my feelings. Would you still repent? Would you still my bad. Would you still respond to my text? What if I told you this ain't going nowhere past me, put my dick inside you, would you still give me sex? Would that throw you off a little bit? What if I told you this ain't going nowhere besides me putting my dick inside you? Would you still give me sex? Or would you value yourself more and appreciate the temple God put between your legs because something like that is worth waiting for?